Service dogs are in high demand. It is an extremely long journey from the time the dog is located and adopted until it can wear the title of service dog. As a well-trained professional, this Labrador named Kash assists his owner Jimmy Clemmer in his daily work at Pantex.
He's probably about 3 years old. I got him from Lost Pets, and he is a full-blood lab. He opens doors for me when I have my hands full and stuff, and I've got ties on him. He'll open them, and then he picks up everything I drop, which is quite a lot sometimes.
Kash not only gets the title of service dog, but he actually gets to carry a title with an even higher distinction. Kash is one of the first approved service dogs across the National Nuclear Security Administration enterprise and the first at Pantex.
A regular service dog, if you don't do it yourself, it takes 2 years, and then you have to go to wherever that vendor is that you're buying the dog from and stay there for a 2-week period so they teach you how to act around the dog. But you have to be on a waiting list, and it's pretty long. There's a huge demand. So here, the reason he got through in a year and a half is because I had 2 trainers working on him.
Part of Kash's training was carried out by Teresa Tucker. She's a former co-worker of Jimmy's who also works with dogs professionally outside of work. They go back about 3 decades, and helping Jimmy work with Kash was a perfect match.
I have known Jimmy for many, many years out here. I've worked out here for 30 years, and I've known him pretty much that entire time. He's talked about getting a service dog. I actually train at my obedience training club. I am one of the head trainers there, and I teach a lot of basic classes, so I've been around a lot of different types of dogs and know a lot of the issues. And with Kash, that kind of training takes a lot of time. Jimmy was patient, and he did his homework, so everything turned out well for him.
So Kash helps out at work, assisting with doors, any dropped items, and acting as Jimmy's right-hand service assistant. While he's on duty, Kash should be practically ignored by everyone so he can do his job without distractions. But as Jimmy confesses, once the service dog vest comes off and Kash is home with Jimmy's 2 other 4-legged companions, Kash becomes a regular pup, just like other pets everywhere.
Once I take the vest off of him, I give him a command that he's no longer required to work. And at home, I haven't been able to train him as well because I have 2 other dogs that are not behaved at all. So he behaves like them. He's a typical dog at home. But when I put the vest on, when I come out here, he knows he's going to work, so he calms down.
There are dozens of service dog training centers all across North America, and demand is quite high with wait times that can stretch out for more than a year.